Faculty of Education at the University of Lethbridge offers master's degree programs in areas such as literacy, curriculum and assessment, and educational leadership. Each summer, teachers enrolled in these programs meet for 3 weeks of on-campus instruction and peer collaboration.
Let's move on to the topic of the day, and we're going to start with anxiety.
Dr. Robert Sutherland is a professor of neuroscience and one of the instructors in the Masters of Education program in Inclusiveness and Neuroscience at the University of Lethbridge.
Very early on, children who have inhibited temperament have very dramatically elevated stress responses.
He provides educators with basic information about the brain, brain development, and brain disorders.
In addition, when you challenge them with some stressor, they show an exaggerated dynamic response a little bit after. What I'm trying to do is to convey the current state of knowledge within neuroscience about how the brain works normally and how it can fall apart in disability or disorder. The hope is that with that knowledge, that better interventions can be designed within the school system that are based on a more thorough understanding of how learning and disability actually works.
Dr. Nancy Grigg is the coordinator of this program. She says the majority of the students are teachers from across Canada looking to increase their understanding of how the brain works.
The brain is central to learning. And so while we really still are in the infancy of applying neuroscience research to education, we are still now able to talk about different ways that we can change our practices that will help children learn better, remember better, or even behave better in classrooms.
These students are in their second year of a 3-year program. While they meet in the summer, most of their studies are done independently, online, while they continue to work at their regular jobs. It's a demanding process.
Well, it's all going to be really useful, but the stuff that I think is most interesting is information on executive functioning and self-regulation and how we have expectations on adolescents and students as to how they should behave and how they should learn, but by learning more about brain development and neurotypical activities, we find out maybe our expectations might not be as congruent with science, and we may need to change our expectations.
In another area of the campus, Associate Professor David Slom delivers a master's program that integrates 2 essential areas of education: curriculum and assessment.
Historically, issues of assessment and issues of curriculum have been conceptualized separately. And this program was designed to integrate those 2 different areas of thought and work, and through that, find new ways to promote learning and to promote the work of schools.
For the teachers in this cohort, a master's degree in curriculum and assessment provides many opportunities in their teaching practice.
Mine was an entrance into this because of a set ambition for administration. Mine was an entrance into this because I really wanted to become a dynamic teacher. I wanted to become the kind of teacher that I esteem of great value. Ones who are not just knowledgeable in content, but knowledgeable in how to do why they do what they do, and how to do it well. And I really feel that this program has set me up as an instructional leader. And so I hope I can take that to my team, to my colleagues, to my administrators, and any future endeavors that I undertake.
First of Michael Fullen's biggies is we got 5 items we've got to pay attention to as education leaders. What was the first one? Moral purpose. Second?
In the UofL's master's program in education leadership, Dr. Carmen Momberket teaches courses to the next generation of school leaders.
In my conversation with the students who enter this program, the majority of them really see themselves at some point in their careers becoming school principals. However, others simply want to be able to work with their professional learning communities as leader and to do so in a very effective way. But the majority, it's about being principal and the impact that they can have on the students in their schools.
I don't think I would have joined the leadership cohort if I didn't think that I had some characteristics of a leader. That's definitely not the piece, though. It's definitely something that you have to learn. But it's something you have to want to learn.
So I looked up the journal article.
For teacher Leah Hunter-Reevy, who works with disabled students, her master's program at the UofL provides a unique opportunity for professional growth and development.
I'm learning a ton. I had very little information about students with learning disabilities, students with other types of disabilities, and I've learned so much through this whole process. I also found this program to be exactly what I wanted to take. So it was brain and education together.